Now, I would like to welcome onto the stage Ken Grinde and Jesse Brenneman. They are a local comedy and creative duo who are sure to engage and entertain. This is the closing plenary, and it's sponsored by D.A. Davidson, who is on the Montana Board of Housing finance team. We appreciate their partnership so much. Thank you again to all of our conference sponsors, and without further ado, here we go.
Hello, 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 can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Wow, hi.
I think my mic is maybe not on at the moment.
Well, that's fine.
Project. Hello! Thanks so much for, well, I would say coming, you're already here, so thanks for staying. It sounds like you've all done a lot of important work over the last couple days, and as a reward, something very unimportant.
Very unimportant.
Frivolous, you might even say.
Yes.
Ken and I are, well, as said, locals who do comedy sometimes, and specifically we do improv comedy together, and today we are going to do some improv comedy at you and for you. And we're going to say more on that in a moment, but I want to just put everyone at ease. If you're an audience member like I am, you're not going to have to do anything. You're not going to come up here.
We're not going to bring anyone up.
We're going to ask you for maybe a few words, and that will be it. So just sit back and relax. And
breathe easy.
You'll enjoy, and if you don't enjoy, it'll be over so fast.
Yeah.
You won't even believe it.
But, yeah.
Try not to kick this over during the show.
Yeah, so what we're going to do today is long-form improv. So what you might be familiar with short-form improv, like Whose Lines It Anyway, kind of quick jokes, quick scenes. We're going to do some long-form today, which is it's going to be in 3 stages. So we're going to start with just a little warm-up, and then we're going to do some quick scenes, and then we're going to do a long-form, which is kind of just an improvised play. So
it's not going to be specifically housing-oriented because well, this is all made up, so we didn't plan anything.
Right.
It might be housing-oriented as we go.
Right.
And we're going to ask you for some words later, and they can be housing words or not housing words. And we're just going to, we don't know what's going to happen, much to our horror.
Yeah.
So
we have no idea. But as we go, yeah, the long form will just kind of go as suggested from the suggestions from our top of our mind. If you don't know what improv is, it's just that we have no script and it's always performed at 11 a.m. in a windowless room. So
this is a very disorienting time to be doing improv.
Yes, it is. It is.
So let's get started. We're going to do a warm-up to start off. This is a warm-up for us. It's something we do on our own time. We get in the zone, but hopefully it'll get you in the zone too. This is a game called What Are You Doing? I think it's going to be clear what's happening, but basically we are going to prompt the other person into doing something off the top of our heads, and it just helps get us grounded. So, can you start us off?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I am trying to sell someone a car.
I know what you think. I don't need a car. I drove here in a car. But the car you have, it's small. It's pathetic. I mean, don't you want like a Jeep? I mean, look at this. The people who leave this lot in this Jeep, they call me from home. Their wives are happy. Their children are happy. Their children move out.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm just watering my plants.
And hello to you. Yes. And you've been very good. Yes. Oh, not for you, succulent. Thank you. Yes.
Hey, what are you doing?
I am frantically writing down notes.
No. Pots. And a scouring brush. And, oh my God, the paint.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm just tuning my guitar.
Kumbaya, kumbaya, kumbaya. Hang on, it's fine. Kumbaya. I'll get it. 1 second. It's cool. Just stoke the fire. It's cool.
John, sorry, don't want to step on your toes here.
Yeah.
Do you think the tuning is going to go on for much longer?
Just a few more minutes.
Okay, because the audience has been very patient.
I don't want to go on without being tuned. It's going to sound horrible.
I understand, but you know, the opening act is really struggling out there. They
think
only knew a few songs, and they've just been kind of playing them over and over again.
How are you communicating that they should keep going?
I'm standing at the corner doing this.
And they just keep going?
Well, yeah, they don't have a choice, or they won't get paid otherwise.
I can't rush this process.
Okay, go ahead. It sounds pretty good, is what I'm saying. I mean, it's just people paid a lot of money.
Look,
You know, I mean, Carnegie Hall, it's a big deal. I don't need to tell you that. And
I understand.
A lot of people.
If I'm going to play the entire ELO canon as promised,
Yeah.
it needs to be perfect. Okay, I can't go out there and sing ELO out of tune. I'm going to look like an idiot.
I didn't know that's what you were going to do. We're going to need to book this whole show again.
What are you doing?
Just playing Monopoly.
500, 500, 500. Your move.
Hey, what are you doing?
I am I am scoring a film.
Man comes in. Quiet, quiet, quiet. He reaches for the mail. What do you think?
It's terrifying.
Yes, exactly.
It's
right?
so-
Because he
it's
gets the letter.
Yes, it's an acceptance letter.
Right, exactly. But there's that tension, you know? It's this feeling of, am I going to get in? Am I not going to get in? And that's why we have the high violin
Sure.
playing, sort of creating this unease. And then when he opens the letter, the whole orchestra, bam!
Yes, right. That is shocking,
Yes.
Mr. Zimmer.
Yes.
It is just an MTV special, you know, about college, about getting into college.
Right.
And I love your work.
Okay, so let me try this again.
Okay.
Right? He's not sure whether he's going to get in.
Okay.
He gets the letter. Maybe we hold off on the orchestra. He reads the letter, and then, boom!
Wow. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah,
that's good, because that's the only thing I know how to do. What are you doing?
I am changing a light bulb. Now, what are you doing?
I'm washing my dog. Hey, what are you doing?
I am writing a script for TV.
Bridges of Madison County, the TV show. Exterior bridge.
Hey, I got lunch. How's it going?
Good. I made it all the way to the first page.
Hey.
Get this? Open on a bridge. Oh, with a sign that says Madison County.
Ooh.
Population 1 million?
Yeah, it sounds right.
Yeah, right, okay.
Do you think we should read the book?
No,
Okay.
I'm not worried about that. Hey, what are you doing?
I am leaving my family.
I think you all know this hasn't been working. And we're all going to look back on this and laugh. Or not, I won't be here. Maybe you'll laugh, maybe you won't. Your mother's a great therapist, so I'm not worried about it. I just think that it's better for everyone if I do what I would rather do. And you have to be perfect. All right. And that's our, now we're warm.
Oh, now we're so warmed up.
Now we're going to do some short scenes that are going to get us in the mood for the longer event to come. And the way these are going to work is, for each little short scene, we're just going to ask someone to call out a word. It can be any word, housing word, non-housing word, anything that comes to mind. It doesn't have to be funny, just a word that comes to mind, and we'll take it from there. So, would someone like to give us a word of some kind?
Blister, I heard.
Blister?
Let's do blister,
Okay.
yeah. Are you right down there?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Right behind you.
Okay.
How's it look up there?
I I think I see base camp. It's just this might just be a snowy ledge. I don't know. It's all just ledges.
Could be a false peak.
A what?
Could be a false peak.
A false peak?
A false peak. You know, you think you see at the top, and then it's just you get up there, and then there's more. I'm just saying, prepare yourself for that possibility.
Okay. Look, you're really the professional, and I know I only paid you as far as base camp 4.
Yep.
Could you consider coming to base camp 5?
Oh, geez. I'd love to. The thing is, I have this just absolute hell of a blister on my ankle right now.
I thought you were a professional climber.
I am. It's new shoes. I shouldn't have worn them. You know, remember when I told my wife, she said, "You're doing Everest, don't wear new shoes." I said, "Well, you got to break them in one day."
I think your wife is right.
Well, yeah, maybe so. Anyhow, hey, I'll tell you what. If you get up to that ledge and hoist me, then we call it good, and then I could go on from there.
Okay, and then maybe we could sign something new. Sign something new that gets you to base camp 5.
Well, let's just get up and see what happens. Hey, watch out! You got a little tiny bit of snow coming down there.
Oh God!
Yeah. You'll have that. Hey, I'll tell you the damnedest thing. I left the sandwiches in your bag.
Oh.
You wouldn't want to toss me. Turkey or ham or anything is fine. Whatever's easy.
Okay.
You got a good grip, it looks like.
I mean, I got one on one hand. Let me just get to the. Oh! Okay. One more word.
Character dies.
Any more words? One more word.
Can we get another word? Pinochle. Sorry?
Pinochle.
Pinochle. Or was it a combination of docile and something?
That was gospel.
Gospel. Gospel's good.
Okay, yeah.
I like pinochle too.
Hi. You're on in 5.
Okay.
And tell you that you're going to do great.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just have a quick question?
Sure.
How many spotlights are we looking at out there?
4.
4.
Oh yeah.
Front and back?
1 backlit, 3 on the side.
Okay.
Wait, sorry,
Okay.
2 on the side, 1 in the middle, 1 in the back.
Fantastic. How
Yeah.
high is that backlit?
Oh.
Like, are we talking up or down?
It's tall enough so that when the lift goes up, you're still lit.
Great. I
Yeah.
just was wondering, I love it when the backlight gives me a little halo.
Ooh.
You know, like, just,
Yeah.
Not in a, it's suggestive for people, you know.
Of course.
It helps them feel the spirit.
Of course.
You know, and they feel that I come up from the stage like that, and the
Yes.
halo.
No, I don't think that's heretical at all.
No, I'm not saying I'm, magical or religious like a god or anything like
No,
that. I'm
no,
just
of course
saying
not.
that people are more interested in hearing God's word if I look a little grand.
Yes. No, absolutely. No.
How are my robes?
Very, very grand and,
you.
sorry, not grand, I mean humble, but also
They're grand.
kingly. But I mean,
They're grand, I'm humble wearing them.
Yes.
But they're grand robes.
thank you. Yes.
Okay.
We're really riding a fine line.
I want to thank you so much for accommodating this because, our church has just been growing so fast.
Oh, of course.
Obviously, we outgrew our first church, and then we moved into the conference center. We thought that was going to be enough, but people just keep coming, so...
Oh, I mean, absolutely. We and the LA Kings are happy to accommodate.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I'll tell you what, you're going to make more money than you do off the LA whatevers they are.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, our people are very generous. Yeah.
Wow.
Look at my robes.
I didn't even think that there was going to be money involved in this. I thought it was,
It's a church.
Right.
Maybe you don't go to church very often.
No, not since I was a kid. It was a bad experience.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Can I actually see something really quick?
Sure.
You're baptized. Welcome.
What? You can do that?
I can do that. I mean, you're baptized into this church, not any other church.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is just like an Episcopal thing then.
Yeah, well, we are kind of branching off the Episcopals, just because I just always think that the Bible is about what you can do. It shouldn't be about what you can't do.
Sure, sure.
And a lot of the stuff we love to do at our church, it gets into murky territory
when
it comes to the Bible. So
Right.
we're just kind of doing a breakaway group
Right.
from the main church. And can I actually read you this really quick now that you're sort of a flock member?
Oh, I mean, can I have a chocolate covered cherry?
No.
Oh,
That was green room stuff. Oh, sure, fine, you can have one.
thank you. Wow, these are really nice.
Yeah, that's my body, so. That's a joke. I'm not saying anything sacrilegious.
Oh,
Obviously.
of course not.
Yeah. So I just want to say, when I rise up from the stage.
Yep.
And I was thinking my opening would be, God is good.
Great.
Does that sound right?
I mean, are you asking me?
Yeah.
I just the tech guy.
I know, but you're the people we're trying to reach. We already have enough other people. Like, the whole point is to grow.
Right.
So you're the kind of people I want, like you, right?
Yes.
Not
okay.
very religious.
No.
Before I baptized you.
Right.
What would you want here that would make you want to join this church and ideally give money to this church?
Wow.
Like anything, if you could hear anything.
Here, I mean.
Yeah, like what would you want me to say that would, make you a believer?
I'd want you to say, chocolate-covered cherries for everybody. And then I'd want a fog machine to go on, but that's getting into tech. So just hearing, I guess, the
You want to hear the fog machine?
Yeah.
And you want free chocolate-covered cherries?
Yeah, that'd do it for me.
This is so easy.
Another word.
Another word. Rent. Branch?
Rent.
Rent or rent? Branch?
Rent branch.
Rent or branch?
Yeah.
That's gonna hold up.
You gonna say something or me?
No, not me.
I mean, he's just going in circles like that.
I know. Well, I'm not supposed to say anything because I don't technically work on the job site. So, ridiculous stuff. Look at that.
Oh my.
Oh, that's what you want. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, use a backhoe. There you go.
Sure.
That'll do it. Yeah, you're trying to dig a hole.
Look, it does seem like he's kind of getting into the hole there.
Oh, I mean, you can do it that way, yeah, if you want, but that's not how I would do it,
No, of course not. Not how I would do it either, no.
No, this is gonna be a mess. I can see that much.
Did you have lunch?
I had a sandwich for coming up, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just coffee for me. Coffee day in, day out.
I was supposed to be on this site.
Really?
Yeah, well, don't like to talk about it, but I volunteered to, just if they needed a few more hands running the skid steer, or, but they said you're too qualified, basically.
Basically.
I mean, a lot was left unsaid, but that was the indication. Yeah, so I'm just, I was like, well, I will donate my services.
Just wild that you rent it and then it just comes with a guy. Like, that's not fair. They should be employing people like you.
They should be employing me, specifically, yeah. How long have you been, supervising job sites?
Oh, 5, 6 weeks.
Oh, really? Oh, so you're new to this?
Oh, yeah, but I've been.
Oh, you're a natural.
I've been doing it for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the way you're looking, the way you're kind of like silently judging, it's incredible. I mean,
Thank you.
look at that. Here, let me try something.
Okay.
See that guy over there carrying that pipe?
Yeah.
What does that make you feel? Yeah, there you go. That's not how I would do it.
Right.
If it were me, I'd do it differently. I can't say how, but it would be different.
No.
It would be a different kind of thing.
It'd be better.
So much better.
I don't know why, but.
And if I were running this job site, they'd be under budget. I would save money, and
Wow.
they'd work faster. Sorry, I've been doing this for a couple years, so I'm pretty good at, voluntary supervision of the job site.
I love this side of the fence.
Oh yeah, it's much nicer out here, for sure. And the nice thing is, since we don't technically work there, no liability.
That's true.
They can't fire us because they can shoo us away.
That's true. And we will get shooed. Oh, here he comes.
Speaking
Yep.
of,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. One more of those? Yeah. Or we're just going to do one more word.
One more word. We'll do a short one. One more word. Parking. Fabulous.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I can't find my car.
What's that?
I can't find my car.
Oh, okay. You did the valet service, or did you self-park?
Well, it's because I actually drove the bride here
Okay.
late, and so then we just kind of parked wherever we could, and I came out and it was just, I just saw a bunch of you guys with your red vests and stuff,
Yeah.
and the car was gone. So not technically, and I'm not saying that you took it, but
Sorry, so you parked it yourself?
yeah.
And the car is gone now?
Yeah.
You didn't do the valet service?
No.
That has nothing to do with me.
What, but I'm sorry, but you're in charge of the lot. You must know, where all the cars are. I'm sorry. You just really have to. It's kind of embarrassing. The bride's just kind of like waiting.
It's the bride's car?
Yeah, it's the bride's car. Yeah.
How did the marriage go?
I mean, it was a reluctant I do, but it was an I do.
They got there?
Well, it's the kind of marriage that ends with them driving away in two separate cars. Let's just say that.
Oh, I see. I was going to say, I didn't want to stick my nose in, but I was curious about why they were taking separate cars.
It's a long story. I'm honestly a little bit,
So they did do I do.
It was pathetic. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, that's okay. Here you go, sir.
So it was just like, I don't know. I mean, you married?
Yeah.
I mean, how enthusiastic was your I do?
Jeez, long time ago now.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Well, ask me the question so I can do it better.
So your wife's over there.
What's that?
Your wife would be right there.
Okay.
So do you take
Sandra.
Do you take Sandra to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
See, that's pretty good.
That's how I said it.
That's really, honestly, nice and clear.
How did he say it?
Well, try me, okay?
Okay. What was her name?
Her name's Denise.
Are you Denise or are you the other guy?
I'll be the guy.
What's his name?
Robert, but it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Okay.
Do you, Robert,
Oh,
take
right.
Denise to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Yeah.
What was hers?
Do you want to just reset?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Excuse me. Okay.
All right.
I'm Denise.
Okay.
And you're Robert?
Yeah.
Who's going to ask the question?
Oh, wait, no, we'll just pretend it's being asked.
Okay.
Okay, so you're Robert.
I'm Denise.
Oh, okay, got it.
No, but I don't know what she said,
Right.
so I'll be Robert.
Okay, so you stand.
Okay.
Just hold on a
Hold
second.
on a second. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Do you, Denise, take Robert? Well, do me first.
Yeah, you do
me and then I'll
okay.
do you.
Do you, Robert? He is kind of a grand guy, a lot of robes.
Okay.
Do you, Robert, take Denise to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Yes.
That was great.
Right,
Are you an
okay.
actor? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
okay,
I
so
was on psych.
she went, yeah. That's
She said yeah?
yeah.
Oh, so that's not good.
No.
It's not nicer if they're both kind of like,
Mismatch.
Yeah.
So,
So
but
she's
then-
excited.
She was, hoping that it was mutual. Wait a sec, okay, fine.
Yeah. Go on.
But really, it's just like then, obviously she's trying to make a stand now because she was clearly wronged, But then he gets out, he hops into his Mercedes, he drives away, and she's standing on the brick steps, and her car's the one with the cans on it, and I don't know where it is.
Right, okay. Mercedes.
Well, he had a Mercedes.
Yeah,
Hers is
right.
a Celica.
Celica?
It's a white Celica,
Oh, okay.
98.
I'll tell you what, this isn't really how we're supposed to do it around here, but I do feel bad for her. Does she just want to pick a car? Now we're going to do something a little longer, and this is going to be a long-form improv where there will be multiple scenes, but we're not going to ask for more than one prompt. It's just going to kind of develop out of the prompt that we're about to ask you for.
So we're going to ask just a couple stories, short stories. Short is great. From you. So first, we want to hear from any landlord or property manager in the audience, a memorable, crazy story that you have.
Memorable, crazy, frustrating, any story of being a landlord or a property manager that sticks in your mind. Anyone? Doesn't have to be a funny story, just something that happened to you. Yes?
As a prior property manager, a resident requested a stripple pole to be installed in her kitchen as a reasonable accommodation.
Okay. In the kitchen.
So in case
The dining
in case
room.
anyone couldn't hear, the story is that a tenant requested a stripper pole to be added to the kitchen.
The dining room.
No, sorry, the dining room, and they requested it as a reasonable accommodation.
So that means that you would pay for it, right? Or that the owner would pay for it? Okay.
What did the doctor's note say?
Well, I mean, yeah, was the justification that it was a medical need or that it was some kind of a...
Income generating.
Income generating.
Can't argue that.
How permanent are we talking
Yeah,
here?
bolted into the ceiling.
I think for safety, that probably
It
is
has
the
to be.
advisable case.
Okay.
Did you do it?
No, there was not a medical professional justification.
Okay. Got it.
That's
Okay.
great. And now we'd like to ask any renters or anyone who has been a renter, could you tell us the same thing, memorable, frustrating, crazy, whatever, a story from being a renter? Yes.
Yeah, I've been a renter a long time, so this is interesting. I moved into my most recent rental in the winter. I love doing yard work. I was clearing out my yard. And there was this big bundle of sticks, and I was going out and getting it. And I was really surprised to find this is in downtown Eastside, Kalispell, at the tombstone.
Whoa.
Underneath this pile of
So you moved a pile of sticks and a tombstone was in your recently moved into rental.
Yeah, Grandma's
Was it marked or unmarked?
oh, it's marked.
Was it a recent death?
No.
Okay.
That's my yard.
Were there other tombstones? There's just one tombstone in the yard.
Just stupid.
Retired strippers. Can I ask what the dates on the tombstone was? How old it was?
Like 1890 to 1960.
Wow. So like a pretty old
Not a bad
stone.
lifespan for that time, yeah.
And were you in contact with the previous renters or the owner? Did you let anyone know? You didn't want to ask any questions.
So you didn't follow up with the property manager or anything? You just
No,
left
I'm
it?
just like, this is Kalispell. This is
Do you, we are both from Kalispell, and that is true. That's true. Wait, were you, okay, wow. Do you still live there? Any vibes? It's a friendly ghost, whatever. So there is activity, though?
Can I ask where in Kalispell generally you live?
Yeah, on the northeast side.
Northeast side.
Okay, yeah. Up by
Okay.
Domino's there? Not Domino's anymore. Okay.
That's our point of reference, yeah.
Wow.
okay.
Those were some of the best stories we've ever got.
Yeah,
We didn't need to do anything.
yeah, that's it. We'll see ya. Okay, yeah, so now we're gonna do, you don't need to do any more talking. You guys are done now. Thank you so, what's your name? Cheryl. And
Mandy.
Mandy, thank you so much for your story. All right,
Something will happen.
now something will happen.
It's not bad.
No, it's really not.
I mean, the space too.
It's a little dusty, you know.
Yeah.
But I love the Formica and the
Oh,
splashing.
it's very classic.
good.
I don't mind it one bit.
Huh.
I mean, backyard is half paved, which is never nice.
Ow.
But, I think it's a landlord market, so I don't think it'll be a big deal.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, yeah. How do you feel about it? How do you feel?
No, I like it. I think it's good. So kitchen, nice little window looking out.
Yeah.
And, I just think all of this, kennels, probably.
Yeah.
I was thinking dogs in the kitchen.
I think that maybe just up to 4 or 5 high.
Yeah, well, they're small dogs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Could
I
even
think-
do 6 then the
Okay,
small
that would be
dogs.
great. You didn't mention to the management company, you didn't mention the kennel situation, right?
Well, not yet.
Okay, I was gonna say, no, because I've run into that before.
Yeah.
They don't love when the house becomes a kennel.
No, you gotta make a request sandwich. You gotta be
Right,
like,
exactly.
I love the Formica. We need kennels. It's a charming house.
Or you know what you do? You say, you know what, the tub drains really slowly.
Oh yeah. Oh good.
You don't mind if we keep 10 to 12 dogs in the house,
Yeah.
as just like a balance?
Because then they're like, oh, I gotta get that tub fixed.
I got the tub fixed, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Is kennels in the kitchen gonna leave you enough room for your stuff?
Oh, for sure. That's gonna be all in the other room.
All in the living room?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, because the carpets all roll up, you know. So.
Right, yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Just as long as you don't mind. And thank you so much, by the way, for going out on this together.
Oh.
I know no one likes to live with roommates if they don't have to, but I appreciate your, meeting me halfway.
I mean, yeah, but our other roommates were really the problem.
No,
So
exactly.
I feel like going in together is just the answer.
No, I 100% agree.
I know about the dogs.
Yeah, exactly. And I know about your massive collection.
Yes, and how I like to saturate them in various liquids.
And I don't need to know about that stuff.
Yeah.
What I like about living with you, Peter, is that we just do our own thing,
Yeah.
And as long as the dogs don't get into your stuff, then everything's fine.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
And as long as I don't talk to your dogs,
Ever.
and I won't ever again,
No,
then that's
they're not for talking.
great.
Yeah.
I do have an acoustical question, which
Sure,
is,
yeah.
in this room, I feel like it's going to kind of reverberate, maybe.
The dog's barking?
Yeah, and I understand that that what
Yeah.
makes this work is that we keep separate spaces and we do our own thing.
Compromise.
But what would you think about just like covering it in rugs in here? Because I feel like that would dampen.
You want to carpet the kitchen?
And the walls, yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea. Because then floors would be warmer also.
And wetter? We can talk about that later.
I don't want to step on your toes here, but I was also thinking, I know we're only going to move in next week, but like, I'd get rid of the kitchen. Like the sink and everything, just rip it out.
Wow,
Just keep a hose outside.
I love the way you think.
I'm just thinking for the dogs and for me, and it's like I mostly sleep at work anyway.
Sure,
So, I just don't know why we need the whole sink and the fridge and the range and everything.
it's just in the way.
I think so, and I think the future tenants are going to thank us. That looks good.
Thank you.
Nice. Oh, no wrinkles.
Mmm.
Very good. Okay. Yeah, I came to help you. It's all pretty much set up.
Yeah, I got in here early. I couldn't sleep.
Oh, yeah. I understand. Wow, yeah, this is going to be great. I was going to help you set all the tables and everything, but yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I just, figured I'd get a head start and,
Absolutely. You can relax. Everyone likes you here. You don't need to worry. It's okay.
Oh.
I want you to know I see all the stuff you're doing around here to kind of make a good impression, and I appreciate it, but you don't need to worry. You're fitting right in.
Really?
You're a member of the team, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Do I get a lanyard soon?
Well, you don't have any need to get into those rooms, so you don't need a lanyard at the moment.
Sure,
but yeah,
sure.
You'll get a lanyard eventually.
Sure,
Absolutely.
sure, sure.
Once you need access, you'll get a lanyard.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
I just, I want the coffins to all look just perfect, and
Yeah.
I just want everyone to think that I'm good at my job, and
Of course. Well, it's hard coming into a family business.
yeah, it
You
really
know,
is.
I know.
You guys all have your own language.
Yeah, we did. It took you a while to figure out what we're talking about, huh?
Oh yeah.
Like, I got a couple of, old...
Easy does it?
Easy does it's in the yard, hey, you want to, turn the microwave up on that one?
I still don't want to know what that
That one's
one
the
means.
cremator.
Oh, actually,
That's
that
the cremator.
okay. That makes
Yeah,
more sense than
yeah.
I thought. Actually,
Yeah,
okay.
that one's pretty straightforward. Hey, I know it's hard coming into the whole Biggs family organization. My father started this place, and his father had a different
Yeah.
funeral home.
Oh yeah.
My wife and I run it. The kids are obviously all involved, and,
Yeah.
and I just want you to know that for me and the whole Biggs family, we love having you here. You're a great addition to the family.
You have no idea how much that means. I mean,
No, you don't know how much it means to me that we could find someone who knows how to, set a funeral table like this.
I mean, I just, I want things to look good. I'm into atmosphere,
Yeah.
and I'm good with fabrics, and this is a lot of fabric,
A lot of funeral homes is fabrics.
Can I ask for some feedback?
Yes, please. Are you kidding me?
The lamp, I don't know if you noticed, but I did a little drape on top of the ridged shade.
Just to kind of soften the light in here.
Yeah, and it's like a little, I don't know, is that too spooky? Is it too spooky? I don't want
No,
to be
it's
spooky
not
in here.
spooky at all.
Okay.
Honestly, Jeff, I love what you've done because dimmer lighting is good for us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
My dad was really good at making the bodies look good.
Right.
Lively.
Right. But your dad's dead.
He is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
And
see.
now I do it.
Okay.
And, you know, I just different skills for different people. So I try. I just can admit that I don't have the same skill set he did. So sometimes it's nice if the family doesn't get a really good look
Right.
at the body. Not that I'm doing anything bad. It's just, you know.
No, of course not. We all have our skills.
Sometimes you gotta smile and you don't want to smile. Sometimes they're not smiling and they should be smiling.
Yeah.
You know, it can be hard to keep the eyes shut.
Oh,
You'll learn all this. Don't worry about it. That's why you drape this over the light and they come in
and it's dim.
and it's a funeral home, so they think, oh, it's dim because of sad or something.
Sure.
You know, they're usually very sad when they're here, so they're not thinking that clearly. So I get away with a lot that way.
Of course.
I love that. I mean, I should say, like, I mean, do you want to try your hand at dealing with bodies?
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yeah.
Now?
Sure.
Okay. Do I need training for that?
Oh, the best training is on the job.
Okay.
You know.
I feel like I might be stepping on your brother's toes. You know, he feels like he really likes to do that.
Oh, Corey?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what he thinks.
Okay, sure. Great.
Let's go get a body.
Can you believe her?
What's that?
Can you believe what she's saying?
Oh, she's still going on about that?
You're right to walk out.
I know. Well, hey, you know what? You marry someone this long, you get used to just take your space where you need it, you know?
I just...
Don't take it personally. You really can't. You can't get sucked into it.
Okay, all right, jeez.
Just find your zen, find your calm, let her feel the way she feels, take your space. You want a secret to a happy marriage? Just find a way to disengage.
Where'd you learn that? That's just such a power move.
Gardening? I mean, you just put the stuff in
No, the disengaging.
Oh, yeah, well, like I said, you know, I mean, I didn't have the perfect family growing up. I had to learn a few lessons the hard way. And, you know, you just kind of learn to check out when you can, when you need to.
All right, well,
Not interpersonally, but I'm just, you know.
yeah, I mean, I guess it's, you know, plant flowers.
What
and-
did she say? Come on, well, you work through this. What did she tell you? Was she talking about how you're not dressed right? You can't go to work that way?
Oh, all of it.
Yeah, okay.
All of it. I'm wearing too many fabrics. I yell too much. I stare. That was it.
Did she talk about your sort of hands, how sweaty your hands are?
No?
Okay, well then good. You know, I think the thing you need to know about your mother is that she is emotional. That's what I love about her. And sometimes she just gets an idea in her head, like, you know, this isn't working, or, you know, you need to get a job, or...
Yeah, but stepdads can engage and disengage at whim.
Yeah, that's our power.
I just don't have that power. I mean, I don't know how to do that, okay? She can still really dig in there.
Well, I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot here, but sometimes she's also right. You do stare. You do wear a lot of fabrics. And I don't mind that, but I think some people feel uncomfortable around it. Just with how many types of them there are.
See, I'm hurt, but I can take this
Right.
because you're not my real dad. And I feel
That's
like
true.
that keeps us, you know, that keeps this kind of cold in a way that I appreciate, you know?
Stepdads and stepsons famously get along well. And this is why. Because I can say things to you, and you don't take offense. Whereas your mom says something to you like,
It hurts.
yeah, she says, you don't do anything.
Well,
You don't have any skills, and that hurts. But I can say,
Yeah.
listen, Buck, you don't do anything.
and I'll say, shut up, I'm a magician.
Yeah. And see, meanwhile, me, just back in the garden. I'm not listening at all.
And I think that helps because then you don't get defensive,
No,
and that's what really riles me up.
I don't care.
And I just, you know, she's got city council and you've got the garden,
Yes.
and I am a performer and I don't feel like I have that outlet. You know, I have to work my life into my job. And so it's not easy for me to like check out, you know, and also all the magicians stare. So I'm trying to be better at my job and everyone's telling me it's weird.
What's that?
I'm sorry, I was doing it again. I was
No, I
staring.
was doing it again too. I think what you're saying is, if you got a gig, and you could prove to your mom, you know, that you have what it takes to be a magician, then she'd maybe have an easier time understanding you.
Wow,
Is that right?
I really landed, yeah.
Whew, that was a guess.
Okay.
Pretty good though, right?
I mean, yeah, thank you, and
I'm gonna tell
may
you-
I help you in return, or
Oh, with the garden? I just keep burying and digging up those 2 plants over and over.
oh. Bad news.
What's that?
They said no.
Who said no?
The property manager said no.
You talked to the property manager?
Well, yeah, I had to.
No, of course they're gonna say no.
But I tried the sandwich thing. I said, Formica, dogs, carpet, and it's charming.
No.
And they said no.
Okay, all right. So what? They just want me to get rid of the dogs?
They said they don't want you to bring the dogs in at all. They don't want you to even start.
They just want the dogs in the yard?
They said, they seemed pretty horrified.
What? Well, you didn't tell them what the dogs are for.
Well, of course.
Oh, no. Property managers, no. You know this. Landlords, they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get
I
how
do know
normal life is.
They don't. No, I know that. I just thought that maybe, you know.
No.
What would you have done? I don't know. I just,
Well, first of all, I wouldn't have said anything because you don't say anything until there's a problem, and then when there's a problem, you move. Out.
But you put me in charge of I know how to file the stuff. I know how to do the paperwork and stuff.
It's not your fault. I'm just saying if it were me, I just wouldn't have said anything. You told them what the dogs are for.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. At least you could have said, oh, they're his pets.
Well, I can't hide it for long. They're all dressed like little Santa Clauses. They can't. I had to say they're all corgis and they pull a little sled around for a novelty thing that you run.
Makes me look like a pervert.
It does not. We've talked about this before. It does not. Hey, don't talk to my friend that way.
It makes me look a little bit like a pervert.
I
can admit that. Why do you think I didn't want to tell him?
the Formica and the range, and I know it was all going to come out, but I don't want to give up on this place.
I don't want to move out either. I mean, I know your stuff. It's so wet.
Yeah, and I
It's
don't.
just soaked.
I know, and that has to be that way.
I know. Your collection is so strange to me.
Okay, well,
No,
whose collection is strange? Come on.
Well, my collection makes sense. They're dogs that carry around in a sleigh.
We signed a piece of paper,
Yeah.
just the two of you and I, before we signed anything with anyone else that said we would not shame
Not shame each other's collections.
and we would live in separate spots.
Okay. Yeah, right, okay.
Well, I mean, this is just like,
I don't want to put the dogs down if that's what you're thinking.
I don't know any other option.
Okay, I'm thinking here. What about we tell them that there were no dogs and they're imagining it? They imagine the conversation,
Hey, okay.
right?
Okay. Also,
Yeah.
could, and again, I'm not shaming you, but if, for hypothetical, your Santa Claus thing with the corgis was perverse,
Yeah.
you could get a doctor to sign something.
Oh!
I
That's good!
I feel like that's kind of like a don't ask,
That's
don't tell thing.
Really good. Wait, because you know what? I'm traumatized.
You are?
Well, I am now.
Oh.
And I need the dogs. They're health safety dogs.
Oh,
Health and safety
they're all
dogs.
held. They're safety
Yeah,
dogs.
safety
They're security.
They're the one that helps you. You can take it on the airplane. What's it
Yes, right. The airplane dogs. Just say these are all airplane
called?
dogs.
Oh, this is great because if the dogs make me medically, then your collection. I mean, you're very perverted.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, Jeffrey, pick a body.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm getting a little dizzy.
Yep. That's the formaldehyde.
Okay. That one.
Mr.
Oh, don't tell me his name. Sorry, just that one then. No name.
No one at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm gonna help you load this in your car.
What? No. I'm gonna do it here, right? In the sterile environment.
You can't do it here. You're not licensed.
We're gonna just take this to my car?
Yeah. I mean, and then take it home. I mean,
I can't put a body in my car. I mean, it's a '98 Celica. I can't fit anything like that in there.
I can't get a picture of what that car looks like.
It's just small, pointed at the front.
We'll sit him up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm sorry. It's just, I really believe in you, Jeffrey. I think you could be a great undertaker / mortuary assistant / the guy who makes the bodies look good.
Thanks.
What's the name for that?
Dog's body?
No, maybe. I've gotten in trouble for unlicensed work here with
You have?
previous, helpers, and so I just think it's a lot easier
right,
if you
right.
take this home.
Okay.
If anything goes wrong, then I can just say I didn't know you were doing it.
Okay.
And, 5 to 10 years
Right.
max. If you get caught, which
Wait, 5 to 10 years for me?
yeah, for stealing a body from the funeral.
Okay.
If you get caught.
Okay, this is just a big if, but okay, let's just put it into a smaller container so that we can not wheel it out.
I don't know what you're imagining. I mean, he kind of is the size he is. I don't think he's getting any smaller.
I don't think you understand what a Celica trunk is like.
I certainly don't. I'll tell you what, before we go, I'm just going to point out a few things.
Okay?
See his face?
Yeah?
Make it look better.
Oh, God.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with him. He's just kind of, just make him look nice.
Should I just kind of just follow my gut?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're sure Corey's okay with this?
I don't care what my brother thinks about this operation.
Okay.
This is a family business, but, not all families. So, yeah. Wait, hold on one second. You have done this in school before.
What? I went to hospitality school. So yes, I have cleared a body out of a room, but
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, because I was going to say, I want to make sure I'm not sending you home with anything, Are you going to have any problems with, you don't have any roommates, do you?
I have a roommate.
Are they going to have any issues with this?
Not if I don't tell him.
Perfect. Hey, sorry, are you present?
And I'm back. Hey.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate your helping me get set up. And
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
with my apartment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry. No,
Yep.
you can be present for this. Does it
Okay.
help if I hold your hand?
That would be great.
Okay.
Hey, yep.
Thank you. I just want to say, Joe, not a lot of stepdads would have helped their stepson get an apartment and move out, get a little distance from the family, and
Yes.
really be able to double down on my magician work.
I feel like, if as long as you communicate what you're doing and it's not perverse, then you do your thing,
Right, yeah.
And yeah, I am sorry about how much of the move out I was just
Yeah, no, I understand.
Totally checked
You
out.
did help a lot more than you realized, I think.
Oh, good.
You were in a bit of a state carrying boxes, but you did move a lot of boxes.
Good. Great.
Yeah.
I love it. It's fabulous.
So, I do need one thing from you.
Yeah.
It's because you're a doctor, right?
Yeah.
Great. This is so small. I need a doctor's note
Okay.
for my rabbits.
Oh,
Just because for magic, rabbit a hat,
right.
Yeah, It's kind of the main magic trick.
I can write you a doctor's note. Oh, this is exciting.
Okay.
I have not
Mom said you'd never write it because it's BS.
I have not written a doctor's note in a second. Hang on, it's just somewhere in the
I'm riding a
plants.
bicycle, right?
Okay. This is good. Good. Okay. Who should I make this out to?
Other doctors? Sorry. What's in your hole?
Oh, it's just a hard surface that I've been bumping up against. Not really sure. To
Right.
other doctors.
Yeah.
Would it be for other doctors, though? Because I feel like they'd be able to write a note. So.
Well, yeah, they would ask me all sorts of questions like, why do you need the rabbits?
Right.
That's why I'm having you do it. It's okay. It's complicated, and you're
Sure.
not paying attention.
I'm back. I'm back now.
I'm concerned my stepson needs to have 5 to 30 rabbits in his house. Oh, it's for the landlord. I totally
Okay, I see. Is the landlord a doctor? I don't really want to write a new one.
I don't know my landlord very well, it's fine.
Okay. Landlord slash doctor.
Sorry, how long have you been digging in this bed?
Oh, I don't know. A few weeks.
Yeah.
Just kind of building those same 2 plants, swapping them out, putting it back in.
Yeah, right.
And there we go. Oh,
Like stone,
it is stone, isn't it?
cement or something.
Oh, there's words.
There are words.
Huh.
What's it say? Thank you.
Seems to be in Russian.
In Russian.
Yeah. I forgot I could speak Russian. It says, "Here lies the great city councilor Garforth."
1886 to 1935.
Oof.
Not very long.
Gosh. In my garden.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
What else do you suppose is buried out here?
Well, I don't really know if I want to keep digging, but we could just see. I mean, just find out what's under the stone.
Well, I don't know. I mean, best case scenario, it's a good-looking body. Worst case scenario, it's a bad-looking body. I just feel like I'm not necessarily ready for that.
You're a magician, though. Haven't you dealt with bodies?
Well, sure, yeah. In the magician's college,
Well,
we dealt with a lot of dead bodies.
well, let's crack it open then. Come on, we haven't done anything together, father and son, in so
Oh,
long.
you're my stepdad. You're not my stepdad.
Okay, well, I feel like let's just,
I don't know. You go ahead. I'm not gonna. I don't. You go ahead.
Okay, well, I'll just. Okay, well, it's just the irrigation hose, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I gotta just get that out of the way first, and I do have a pry bar over here. Okay. Oh, yeah. It looks really good.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. The right amount of smile.
Wow.
Excuse me. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Yeah.
I have a body. I need to return or give to someone.
Oh, sure. Is it fully extended or in a box?
It's sitting up. It's
Oh.
in the front of my car. I forget the name of the car I have. But
It's
a small car.
okay. Great. Well, we'll
Yeah.
just come out and help you out with it.
Okay, fantastic. I didn't know you did body drops here.
Oh, we definitely do body drops.
Okay, fantastic. Because I just got in a little situation and I just don't want to have it anymore.
Sure. No,
Yeah.
it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we do everything here. We make the coffins look good.
Yeah,
we make
yeah,
the
yeah.
bodies look good.
Great. And it doesn't matter if I don't know who it was or anything like that. I didn't learn the name intentionally.
Actually, if the face looks good, it should be signed.
I did a little bit of work on the face.
Okay.
I'm not super proud of it.
Okay. Well, in that case, there's this guy that has a garden.
Okay.
We've just been throwing him there.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
And the
So
landlords don't mind?
no, we just leave it out.
Okay, fantastic. That's great. Hey, you don't have room for 20 to 30 corgis, do you?
All right, that's our show.
Thank you. Sorry for running a little long.
We really got into it. If anyone here is local to Missoula and you want to see us perform more, we perform at the Roxy every couple of months. You should keep an eye on their calendar, and you can come on by and see us do shows. If you're not local to Missoula, have a very safe trip home, and thanks for coming to the show.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you so much to Ken and Jesse, and thank you all for joining us this year.